Ah, isn't that something? How could I have gotten so lucky to drill that right down through the top of that? You see, that's where that joist is, right there. That's basically the middle of it, right smack dab in the middle. So the question becomes where to cut this. I would have to go 7/8 off that edge to the edge and then this way, or I would have to come over this other way. And I'm looking at the edge. Let's put a piece of masking tape there. The edge is about there. Okay. So at first thought I could put it over there, but I'm getting mighty close to the edge, and if it flops around, you might see the cover plate sticking out. So I'm wondering from right there, see where the couch was. I can't go any further than that right there. And so, man, that tells me, what does that tell me? If I come across, that was 1 3/4 inches, the bottom of it, and I'm about in the middle, so that's about 7/8 of an inch. That's about where the hole is. 1 3/4 inches is about there. Jeez. It's about there. I'd have to put that box. Right at that edge. Good Lord. And then it's right up tight. It's right up tight to this. And then I've got to allow my cover plate, because the cover plate's going to be on there. That's going to stick over just a hair. And that would be so borderline if I cut it from there. Let's see here where that is. Measure. That's right where the edge of that is. Man, that is way close. I think I could do it though. I think I can do it right before that edge and have it even tuck under ever so slightly if I had to. Just a pinch. It's either that or I've got to be out this way. Seven-eighths from the hole. And that's where the edge is as it flops down. See, so I just have to decide. I'd just soon have it tucked under more so than not, I think. But I need to make sure that nothing's going to get in my way. You know. Let's take another look under here. See, it would be right up tight to that edge. You know, that would work. That would work. So it would be right up tight here. Cause see, as that's pushing down. See how it kind of lifts up a little bit, and it doesn't come down all the way. So when you're standing back here or something, you can look kind of underneath the edge. See how you can look underneath the edge of the couch, and if I'm looking, I'd see it. I'd see the cover plate. If I were to move that this way, let's say, I would see the cover plate edge, you know, if I look down there like that. Okay, so that's made up my mind right there. It's going to be fine. Because even when I have this, let's plug this in here for a second. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to plug that in. That's this one. And I want to make sure nothing's in the way, you know, if I recline this. Because the other one's going to do the same thing, okay? So now I can look underneath here. And I don't think, yeah, see, this bottom edge still stays exactly where it's at. It should be fine. And that's the other thing. You see that? Look at that. I didn't even realize that. If you recline this all the way, this is barely going to cover that electrical outlet. Cover. See? You have it reclined like that, you might be able to see it. But there's not much more I could really do. I don't know. Let's think about this some more. Look at, you see underneath, as this goes back and forth, I'm wondering if I could have it plugged in there. And then see, the cord can dip up over that. Let's, maybe I can do one better, huh? Okay. That's like that. Now I can't really see under there now, can I? Let's see how much that reclines and how much room there is under there. We'll close that. Good grief. I might be patching that carpet there. I can't really see under there, but there's enough room right through there to get the cord. Boy. To get the power strip cord. See? Take the power strip cord, but then I'd have to plug it straight down. It's going to stick up that far. But you remember Momi had another power strip. Look at this one. This has a power strip where the cord's on the side, so I could plug it straight down right to the floor. Boom. Like that. And that might cover everything. That would be low enough. And then I could cut it. I could cut this. I could cut this down under here, because I know the joist is there 16 inches over. There's another one that goes that way, so I could cut the hole right in here. And I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I've already started making the hole, right? But I could take the little piece of carpet, push it back down in there, and it's going to be underneath. Nobody's ever really going to see it. or I can still use that as my hole, and then it's actually good that it's tucked up tight to that. Then it's not underneath here, and I can run all my cords, you know, along that edge, so to speak. And have it done that way. Boy, look at all these decisions you got to make. Let's think about this a little bit more. I'm gonna put a piece of masking tape. Actually, I don't have to do that. I can just take my cover plate, because I know my cover plate is going to be tight right up against that edge, right? And so we can just make believe this one is in the exact position where it is, but you know, once I hook it all up, you know, it'll be in line. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. And good grief, I didn't think I had any grease on my fingers. I don't think I did, but looks like I got a little mark right there. Oh, brother. Okay. Let's just hardly any stuff on my fingers. And I think that was from me. So I've got that in the fully reclining position. Now, let's see where this is going to be. Because see, this just hangs, that's just going to hang like that. And so if I have my plug up tight, look at that, it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. And I'll have my cords, I have my cord plugged in and run it along the edge of there nice and tight. And I think I'll be fine. Okay, so back to my hole. Got it figured out. Okay, I'm not going to put it underneath. I could have, but it would have been trickier, and then you've got your wire down there. Okay, so now I'm going to have this right in like that. And then I'll have to patch. I'll just have to shove this back down in there, and it's going to be underneath. It'll be fine. I can do that. Not going to hurt anything. I'm glad it's only that, not something else, but who would have thunk that I would have gotten that hole exactly where the center of that is? You know what I mean? Isn't that something? And I think I can actually see, that was right on the edge of that plywood. The plywood is probably 5/8 of an inch. Could be 3/4, but it's probably 5/8 the piece. This is right on the edge of it. Okay? And so I know the plywood's over here, so this isn't the very center. I can make the center over a little bit further. Okay? Now I gotta mark this up, and we'll get ready to cut it out. Hey, well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos. And I'm kind of excited about this project coming up. I hope you are too.